Hello and welcome to another update video about MATIC. So looking at the MATIC chart, we're still, this is the daily chart, we're still below this descending trend line. Disclaimer, I have put this chart, exception, it's an exception, onto the arithmetic, the linear chart. The main reason is because on the linear chart, I get a nice 3 touch point trend line here, which I find more reliable and relevant than the 2 touch point trend line that I get on the logarithmic chart. The fib levels on the micro scale are basically very, very similar, if not the same. Therefore, it doesn't matter so much. The main takeaway is here that we have basically completed the downside structure. I mean, you know, with MATIC, it is retraced more than would be ideal. It's already morphed a couple of times. You know, the current correction moved from a, I don't know, what was it, like a nested 1-2-1-2-1-2 setup to just a 1-2-1-2 setup. Now we have a large 1-2 setup, which means basically that it failed several times to break out to the upside, even though it had the chance. You know, it had a great setup. So this chart morphed from actually quite a promising chart to a bit of a mess, unfortunately. Still, though, it has a chance to rally from here. The invalidation point for this last bullish wave count I really have is the 31.5 cent level. That's the 2022 low. And really, we need to hold above that level. It's the red line down here. So what I'm watching actively is the micro structures here. And I'm watching for an impulsive reaction, a break above the trend line, a break above initial resistance, you know, before breaking below 31.5 cents. I mean, again, I made that example, I think, in various videos now. We have a larger time frame chart that has some potential. Okay, so you could say possibly a bullish larger time frame chart. The smaller time frame price action is still bearish. We are still in a downtrend. We haven't taken out any significant swing high. So that would be up here, 57.5 cents. This is the next significant swing high that needs to be taken out. But also we haven't taken out a trend line. We haven't broken above initial resistance. So there is more, you know, that there are initial signals that haven't even, let's say, triggered. So we need that break above 54.5 cents first. That's the 78.6 retracement of the last decline. And then we want to see a break above that 57.5 cent level. That would give us further evidence that indeed a low has been established. For now, it might be in the process of turning bullish on the smaller time frame, but it's too early to confirm that. We have a first 5-wave move up, which is what we want to see, a first possible impulse actually. So it's, I don't want to call it promising yet, but at least we've got something to work with. Earlier today, I added the micro support region here to the chart. It's defined between 44.6 cents and 47.8 cents. So as long as the 44.5 cent level is holding, the yellow wave count has a chance in which a low might already be in. That doesn't mean that I'm telling you this is happening, but we have a support zone to watch. It will get a bit clearer once we get a break above that descending trend line there. And if we break, I mean, if we break above that last high here, this wave 1 high, what I've labeled as wave 1 high at 51 cents, it's possible that we are in the third wave. Yeah, smaller degree, okay. Getting these 5 waves completed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, would be the next best signal. I mean, that's the best signal. If we can get 5 waves up like that, break above the trend line, break above resistance, and break above that last high. I mean, that's, you know, you can't get more confirmation that the low is in. If it then still fails, I mean, it is what it is, right? But that's just, you know, where that's just a great example of why Elliott wave is not a crystal ball. It is a tool for risk management. It gives you clear roadmaps, parameters, but the market always has the last word, right? The market will decide. But these are the things to watch for. If we get any break below 44.6 cents, the potential short-term upside, well, the upside potential here in the short term is definitely going to reduce in likelihood. And the invalidation point for this potential 1-2 setup here is the Friday low, which formed at 42.9 cents. So that means, in summary, watch for the orange micro support area. Unfortunately, I don't have a reliable micro count here in wave 2. It's possible that this is still unfolding and we go a little bit lower and this is just an ABC internally, but we're now on a very, very small wave degree. Pay attention to support and the trend line because it has 3 touch points, which is quite meaningful and quite relevant. That's my update about MATIC. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.